Adam Nelson was born in Topeka, Kansas in 1989 to Ruth and Ken Nelson. Ruth was a fiscally conservative but sexually liberal librarian at Emporia, while Ken was a corporal with the National Guard and a privileged officer under the Trump administration. Ken Nelson began to see great prosperity in 2016 once Donald Trump was elected president. The two had been friends since their days at the University of Pennsylvania, and Trump valued Ken's opinion, especially since Ken was off the radar and trusted. Ken's son Adam enjoyed the perks of his father's powerful friends. Known around Topeka for his heavy drinking and aggressiveness towards women, the tale of Adam Nelson's early life has been disputed in the court of law, and is still argued among the people of Topeka today. As the tale goes, in 2016, Adam was getting a little bit too close to Ruth's friend Connie Valta's 16-year-old daughter Leslie. In fact, Leslie recorded some disturbing audio of a phone call where Adam was acting suspicious and wanting to meet up alone.
Hey Leslie, we're gonna make you pay for those as well. That's something that I would rather do in person.
Connie was irate and used this as the last straw to turn the community against Adam, despite his father's legendary status. Desperate to get his son as far away from the embarrassment as he could, Ken Nelson called in his connections to land his son a job in the US Army as a network administrator in the Pine Gap base in Australia. However, the court documents suggest that the US federal agents flagged Adam Nelson as a potentially dangerous individual and recommended the Australian government keep tabs on him. The Australian government had the Northern Territory Police Service surveil Adam's online activities, and it didn't take long for them to gather enough for a solid case. This is a video prosecutors uncovered as part of the evidence used to prove that Adam Nelson posed as a high school student and attempted to lure children via various messaging apps.
Hey everyone, my name is Adam Nelson and I am a network administrator. It's a little difficult to do some things. The only computer I have with me is very cheap. I got it strictly to do school and write papers, and it kind of struggles to do that. So doing anything a little more intensive, gonna be a little challenging, and the internet is terrible here. So it'll probably take me about an hour to upload this short video. Although I did have a killer MySpace page. Mine was one of the best, highly regarded, highly sought after. You know, lots of colors and lights and music and everything. And take it back to my MySpace page and update that. I think we'll bring MySpace back. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. As long as my computer can keep up. I'm actually recording this on my phone because my computer decided to die. So we'll see how that goes. But looking forward to it.
Adam Nelson literally sent that to an Australian officer, thinking it was a child. But here's where things get fishy. Australian news covered the Adam Nelson arrest like a horny uncle rubbing sunscreen on his niece. But the American media was silent. Once Adam Nelson was in the custody of US Homeland Security and we were told he would be charged, things went completely quiet. We received an alert at the end of 2019 that an Adam Nelson has been entered into the government payroll. Our sources in the US federal government revealed that it is in fact the same Adam Nelson that was supposed to be facing time for his sexual crimes against children. We found out that he just moved to Waldorf, Maryland and is employed again as a network administrator at the Warfield Air National Guard base. The only possible explanation is that white privilege and party politics have won again. Ken Nelson used his pull in the Trump administration to have Adam Nelson's child pornography charges dropped and to hook his son up with a cushy job outside of DC. The Trump administration has time and time again proven it only serves the rich, powerful, white men, and does nothing for the rest of the nation. Atrocities against humanity and justice like this must not be forgotten. We must press the Trump administration and the Nelson family. We must stand up for the victims of Adam Nelson and Donald Trump.
They're trying to steal from this model. If they give you a deadline, it doesn't cost you anything. A lot of people tend to forget, which I've never had to do myself. I've thought about it. That's a lot of money, no doubt.